Hey fanboys, Adam with Beer and Bolters 40K here, and got the Logan Grimnar on Stormrider. Just want to get a quick open box overview and everything like that. First off, let's talk about the neck beard reaction to this. Everybody was hating on it. I think it looks freaking awesome from the pictures. Very happy about it. I think it's dynamic, some different. There's not really many chariots in the 40K universe. I think there's 3. You know what, in regards to Viking fluff, Thor had a chariot similar to this that he used to ride on, you know, pulled by some rams. So I'm down with it. I think it looks awesome. I think all those guys who were talking trash about it are gonna change their mind. But let's see, let's open this guy up. So first off, big old base. Can't wait to fill this up with that. So as you guys can see right here, very good looking pieces. This would be really good to paint just off the bat. A lot of different bits. One thing I am a little worried about though is I hate these type of frilly bits for the sprue. They seem to break and snap. And since this is a $59 figure or whatever, it's $49 figure, $52 figure, whatever. Thunderwolves are new. They do look different than previous Thunderwolves. I don't think I see their teeth look a little bit different, and pretty cool. And then the chariots, and I'm seeing one key thing I was interested in regard to Logan Grimnar. I want to be able to model him to be both on the base and also take him off of Stormrider. I'm not buying 2 of these. Stormrider is not something that's available for an upgrade for any other character. So, but I got to make sure I can have Logan Grimnar on and off the base. Even though the rule set that I've seen, the fact that I can pile him with a bunch of Fenrisine wolves and have some Thunderwolves next to him, he'll probably be getting a lot of play on here. So pretty cool additional shields that are actually, now this is cool. These have the same little bits on here for the Thunderwolf Cavalry. So those are actually storm shields. Pretty neat. So we got Axum, we have the Mordecai, the wolf that stalks the stars, and I'm not sure what this one is. But Logan looks pretty awesome. From the bits that I see, I can't wait to put them together. Axum Mordecai looks awesome. He looks a lot beefier. And I like this wolf pelt thing. So I'm be pretty excited about this. Again, Thunderwolves look cool, and we'll be right back. We're gonna go start chopping this guy up and throwing them together and see what we can do with them. Now, one thing I've noticed, there is no additional base to put Logan on. So this is being modeled as you put Logan on this and that's about it. So with the help of some magnets, I will be definitely setting this up so I can put this on a regular base. So very cool. All right guys, pretty much it. Can't wait to get out and play with this model. We got a game day tomorrow. I'll probably be doing an all-nighter trying to get this guy painted, primed and painted, at least the first base coat colors, because I don't play with unpainted models, generally speaking. But of course, for the old wolf, the great wolf, whatever you want to call him, I might have to pull up all-nighter and get this guy squared away. All right guys, so we have Logan all put together with his Thunderwolves on his hover sled, whatever you want to talk about. So pretty easy model to put together, very intuitive. The one thing I would say is kind of difficult is getting the wolves into place. This guy's very top heavy, and you don't want to glue this base to here first because if you do that, the weight of him will start to stretch the glue down. So you make sure you glue him to the base right here before you put the base on. Now me, I threw together some magnets, so that'll be easy for to transport it, because these guys can just pop off and they can pop back in there and get right in the position how I want them to be. Pretty cool. And also the other thing too is I would paint some of this before you finally assemble it if you're going to glue it all together, because it's very hard to get down there and get to some of the nitty-gritties from the angles. I measured with my brush to make sure. So let's throw this guy off, take this guy off, and one thing I did too is I outlined each of the rock formations so I can terrain around these, and that way I can take this apart for transport if I'm traveling or something like that. So it's just a lot of snag points. I'm afraid that if I throw this guy in a box or something like this, he's just going to break. And these are not that, sturdy. They can snap pretty easy, as you guys can see. It's, pretty good. I don't have to worry about the magnets. So, pretty cool. And also did magnet Logan as well. The one thing I was kind of disappointed with, I wish that they had designed this to fit a full-size base with the stone would pop in there somehow. I mean, it's just these straps over here that hold it in. You can't do it. I was thinking about even cutting this out and then mounting it, pulling this thing apart and mounting Logan there, but he's just too big. So speaking of Logan, now somebody of this quality, I would usually start to paint some bits unassembled. The problem is that you have to assemble him before you glue him, unfortunately. There's a part here with getting this hair underneath his, underneath the tooth here, without bending that tooth of that wolf head is very tight. And also there's some other, wolf pelts that go around that are just very, very tight. Same thing with his waist. His waist cannot fit up inside of there if this top piece is closed. You can't pop it in there. You gotta have that unglued before you put the legs in. So by that time I was like, might as well just throw on this arm because I just wanted to get them together, and that way I can also balance them. I did put in magnets in his feet. It actually took two on, one in the front, one in the back to get it to where I really like it. And I did base him like this already, and he's not quite there with the base. I'm gonna have to move him around a little bit more, move some of the terrain, because he doesn't look bad, but he just feels like he's got his gangster lean on a little bit, and I'm not feeling that. So as you guys can see, he's just, the magnets are strong enough. I don't know why he's not just snapping into place. But I think some of these rocks right here are stopping his foot from getting flush. So there you go, that's better. So he looks better like that. But I'm pretty happy with him. Now, how am I gonna run him? The chariot is actually pretty good. It does offer him basically 3 additional wounds, because there's everything's a glancing hit, and of course you get to choose, the controlling player gets to choose how he's going to divvy up the hull points or the wounds. So with Logan having 4 wounds and the chariot having 3 hull points that always glance, they never penetrate, he's going to be on the board for a while. And he's got Eternal Warrior as well. So that's pretty awesome. You got to watch out for D weapons, of course. That's going to definitely put him in a bad mood. Now, the one thing I was kind of disappointed about it, and I might have to check the rules on this, but I think once the chariot's hull points are done, it's not like he can jump off and be ready to rock and roll. He's done. You either take him with the chariot, he's got to stay at the chariot the whole time, or you take him on foot, and of course he's got to stay on foot the whole time. So I don't know. And it's funny, I was thinking about just gluing him in here because of course I had my old Logan that served me for I don't know, 10 years or so, and I was going to run him as the solo Logan and then run him as the chariot Logan and just glue him in here. But then I was like, you know what, I just want the newer version. So my older Logan is just going to become a wolf guard with a frost axe and a storm bolter. He'll still play. He just won't be playing as the old wolf. So really like this kit, guys. Looks pretty good. It was pretty easy to model. Our game day for our game club this week, actually everybody played, and I just kind of sat there in the corner and modeled with magnets for 4 hours. But I got everything done. I'll probably have some future videos of me starting to paint this guy. He's the next project that I'm going to work on. It's Logan Grimnar. He's like, one of my favorite characters, next to Ragnar, but unfortunately Ragnar kind of sucks nowadays, like I said before. And I'm still a big fan of playing with Logan, so I want to get him done as soon as possible so I can bring him to my table and start playing with him. Pretty cool, guys. So that's pretty much it for Beer and Bolters, and thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you next time. Bye.